Hello guys, today we're driving with pirates on Westfield, and yeah, there was the first stage of the second campaign, and yeah, basically we didn't have any chips left, so we had an 11 versus 15 battle. So guys, as you know, I'm a field commander in pirates, and yeah, I just want to give you a glimpse, sort of the a view into what pirates is doing in these sort of situations. So basically, we're really at a disadvantage. So I've chosen a lineup based on view range and camo values. So if we can kill the eyes of the enemies, we can well, win, for instance. What I do is I put everyone into the camo so that if a spotter of the enemy comes at C2, C3, I can kill him, or they don't spot us. However, our 3 Hellcats encounter him really easily, so I tell them to hunt him and kill their eyes. Of course, what I also do is relocate the rest of the Hellcats, because by now I know they don't have any other eyes up there or tanks up there. And as you also can see in the minimap, I put a Chevy in K1 just to make sure that any push that's coming through the H line is being spotted. So basically now I tell my team to line up on the ramp on the hill here, because a Hellcat has a really nice aim time, can also be a bit hill down. So yeah, we spot the KV-1Ss, they cannot spot us because we really have a good camo, a good view range, and I tell my team to snipe them out. And yeah, that goes pretty well. That's the first KV-1S down, and I think the second one will follow really fast. There you go. So now, yeah, we know that we're at an even footing. They have one tank more, but most of the teams will take like one RT with them. So basically, it's if the RT isn't like the doesn't do a lot of damage. So if we just keep on moving, we are on even footing. So yeah, let's speed up a bit, guys, because yeah, it's clan wars. We're defending. We're letting the enemy make the move. And what we basically do now is relocate the Hellcats on top of the hill so they can like use their the best things about the Hellcats. I'm telling the guys to make sure they spot a lot of things, and like trees falling down. And here we go. I know it's 10 minutes on the clock, so the other field commander really needs to like relocate his forces now. Otherwise, basically, he will be too late to do a successful push in the in our cap. Otherwise, he just cannot win. I know there's a KV-1S somewhere there, or at least he was. So I'm trying to spot him, and I tell my guys to basically stay behind and snipe everything that I spot. So yeah. Now I'm just poking a bit on both sides, see if there's anything like here. And yeah, now I know, like, let's pause the game a bit, guys. If you look at the minimap, you can see we have all our eyes here, and I'm in the middle here. So basically I know they're not in this complete region, on the upper region of the map. In Westfield, it means they can only do one thing, and that's pushing the H line. I know my Chevies already, like spotting them if they will come, and yeah, most of the guys or most of the clans will like push with KV-1Ss or heavies over the H line, and with snipers and TDs and maybe even some lights, mediums, go over the K line. So now I know this. I also know that it isn't useful to have all my defending force here. I also want them to force like splitting up their team. So we're not incidentally driving over these walls. We also want to know if they have RT. So the RT knows now that I'm here. Just wait, I'm a bit RT safe. I don't want to take chances here. I peek around the corner for the KV-1S. Yeah, now I'm pretty certain he's not there anymore. And yeah, I'm discussing now with the guys. Okay, guys, this is what we're gonna do. This is what I expect from you, and yeah, let's see how it goes. And I take, I think, one final poke. I really don't see anything anywhere. So I know the A, B, C, D line is like clear, and I want my guys to be sure that they like spot the that line. And of course I get some response from the guys. Yeah, we think they have like snipers there, and yes, of course, that's obvious. So I go to the other side. I really want to make sure that this line is also, this valley is also clear. And I'm looking here at some tree drops, and I tell my guys to blind shoot a bit. Now I also know that if I want to relocate one of the Hellcats towards G3 or G4 to get a hull down position there, but a spotting position there, that you can do that safe because there's really nothing here. So already Superman tells me, yeah, you can like put a Hellcat there, and yeah, we're just gonna wait a bit. So let's speed up things a bit because yeah, we really don't want to wait along. It's always a long wait. So here, guys, you already see on the minimap, my team is already making preparations to switch sides and to force the enemy to do something. It's already 7 minutes on the clock, so I tell Superman pretty soon that he needs to rush towards G4 because I know the enemy will push through the H line, and I say they will probably be here. I tell my Hellcats, the two Hellcats in the north, that they should be ready to push the enemy cap, and I tell my other Hellcats to go towards E1. So here Alive and Superman go towards the more spotting positions, and I already put like two Hellcats on EF1. Well, so Esther already tells me, as he's in the K1, he says, Oxina, I see some trees falling, so yeah, we know they will push in really soon. We will spot them really soon. So just a bit of waiting. It's like 6 minutes, and yeah, those things are like round numbers in Clamor, so mostly like times when people are gonna push. Well, exactly, they probably pushed at the 6-minute mark, and here they go. So I tell my 3 Hellcats at C3 to push in towards F1 to get into camo there, and I explicitly say towards my Cheffy that he is not to fire, otherwise he will be spotted, and he's spotting all the KV1Ss now. So I'm just waiting a bit more to see if the enemy has. I need a bit more information about how many KV1Ss there are. And when there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4, and we know there's a 5th. So yeah, they're going for the push, and I also know that they have probably like 4 or 5 tanks on the other side. So I want my Hellcats at F1 to have like 3 shots. That they don't be bothered by any other tanks from the side. So I do a suicide run here. I noticed how many shells are falling around my tank. So that means there are like 3 or 4 Hellcats at H0, K9, K8. So yeah, now it's really easy. I know they have to split up the forces because I've got 1 Hellcat in the cap circle. And yeah, basically the KV1Ss don't spot our Hellcats. And this will be a shooting gallery. So my Hellcats can even drive, yeah, pretty freely, and yeah, the Esther asked me can I shoot because I can kill that KV1S. I tell him yeah, go for it, and he kills one. I tell my guys to kill the Cheffy because that's the most important target. Those are their eyes, and basically if they don't have a Cheffy, they don't have eyes anymore. And here we go. As you can see, my Hellcats in the cap are dead. They told me there were 3 or 4 guys there, So basically now I know the KV1Ss here are all alone, and yeah, we can just raid them. So I tell them to push in, and yeah. So I see. So let's pause a bit, guys. So you could think, okay, we have an advantage. It's 6 versus 5. We're gonna push in now. But if you take a more detailed look at our team, you see that Superman is a one-shot, Nicky is a one-shot, and the rest is full health. So we're not really keen on, we can lose really easily 2 tanks, and Surzan is a 2-shot. So we're gonna play a bit defensive again. I tell Superman, I tell the guys to drive up again towards near the old positions, and I tell Superman to go towards the buildings near the cap. Xena makes sure we're not getting spotted, and I direct Superman towards his exact location, because the details will make the difference. I never slack off as a field commander. I say to my Hellcats, well, go E1, F1, make sure you can support Superman, and you can shoot at that region. As you can see, my Hellcats drive a bit too forwards up. I zoom into Xena, and I tell already against Xena, okay, you drive a bit back because I'm not liking it. Well, it was perfect timing. They're shooting HE, by the way, because Hellcats really don't have that much armor, and they spotted our whole team. So now I see one shot dropping next to Xena, and I see another RT shot, so this is perfect. Superman can just finish the Hellcat easily off. All my other Hellcats are driving down, and yeah, we basically can kill that Hellcat. It's already 13-5. They have 1 Arta left and 1 Hellcat left. Yeah. What now happens? It's a bit of a shame for Xena, but okay. There's the last Hellcat. He couldn't hold his shot, and really nice focus fire. So the RT hits Xena there, so I know the RT is somewhere at the 0 line, and probably between H0 and K0. So yeah, I instruct my guys to like drive up each and every direction, and yeah, as you can see in Pirates we communicate, but what we always do is, if we're getting spotted, we press F7, so the help button. I know now that Nicky is spotted, so the RT will be there, and there we go. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the replay. It was definitely fun to play against SLF. It was definitely fun to play with a bit of a cheesy tactic, and yeah, definitely hope to see you soon on Twitch or YouTube.